Hi y'all, welcome back. This is Callie. I am so excited. I have just built probably one of the most fabulous sets I've built in a really long time with you guys. This is the playground set. We just got finished with making the tire climb, I guess you could say. We had made the slide, we have made monkey bars, we have made a rock wall, we have made fun pods, we've made a broken bridge, we have made a regular bridge, we've made steps to go from one platform to the next platform, we have made seesaws, we have made more monkey bars, and we made a bunch of spinners and a rock wall. I don't know if I mentioned that. However, we are missing a few things still. And one of my favorite things when I was a kid, a little girl, was making my way across a balance beam. But not just any balance beam. I can remember them being so hard because they went from one degree to another degree to another degree. It's not always straight. And that's what I loved best about these. And I'm going to recreate my childhood here because in this bag is a bunch of goodies to make a huge path all around this playground. And I don't know how I'm going to do this. I thought maybe I would do it over there, but it occurred to me that I want to still add nets and I want to add other pathways and I need to connect that bridge somehow to something. I just don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. So we're going to build a balance beam. We are going to build the balance beam. We're going to take all of our stuff out. And I've kind of explained how this works before, and so we're going to do it again. You don't really need that many things. You need a bunch of the slick pieces. You're going to need a bunch of pieces to hold up your balance beam, depending on how well you want it to be done. But this is literally what it looks like. This is your balance beam right here. You are just finding a bunch of 1x3s, 1x2s, 1x1s, whatever you have that you can use. Utilize everything that you have. You have these pieces here. Now, if you want a character to stay on your balance beam and hang out for a little bit, you need to add things like this to it. Those are great places to put a foot, right? Great place to put a hand if they want to do a handstand or a cartwheel. Here's some more of it. Now, if you don't have the flat pieces, that's okay. You don't need to have these flat pieces. If you want to add those, that's okay too. Matter of fact, that's sometimes better because all the friends can stay on there and not fall off, right? Now, another idea, if you don't want them to stay on there and you just want to move them around, these are really fun too. Those are really fun. Those can be put together like this to form an actual balance beam, which is what I really love, but they're not going to be able to stay on there because it's too thin. But balance beams are thin, so you got to kind of pick your battle. I think these look nicer and more of a challenge, if that at all makes any sense. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just make a bunch of these and I'm going to set them inside the playground. I'm going to set them inside the playground. So get yourself a bunch of just odd pieces, right? And we can go to town on these. And maybe you want to add this piece here in between the bigger ones, the thicker ones. I mean, that's what I might end up doing. Let's see. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to add some there and some there. Uh-oh, that's falling off the edge. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh yeah, that was actually a really good idea. That was a really good idea. And I'm going to do more because it just looks so nice. And I'm just putting it back to back just like that. And that is your balance beam, right? And then you just kind of have to add pieces down below. It's the same height. of what you've been doing. I mean, you could add different heights. That would be kind of fun. I'm impressed. You guys have gone a long way. If you've gone this far, I'm impressed. Now, I've added it so it looks like an actual beam almost. I'm going to put that right where on the outskirts of my there. I'm going to have to like get really close to these things because they do not want to fit in. And that's a thing. It's like trying to fit it in. I have to take it apart. Yeah, I did have to take that apart. You might have to also take it apart as you're trying to find a spot for this. This is like really hard. Maybe, oh, this is not as easy as I thought it would be. I don't think, jeez, okay. I can't make it as wacky as I planned to, but at least it's somewhat wacky. Just kind of move the pieces everywhere. They fit in, they just don't fit in where you want them to go. It's kind of annoying, but it is what it is. No big deal. It's all fitting together nicely. Good. If it doesn't fit completely in there, it's okay. It's just getting it in there. There we go. All right. Oh, I will be okay with that. That's actually very nice. I guess I can add a few pieces there. Oh yeah. All right. I'm happy with that. Looks great. There we go. I love it. I love that. All right, so that balance beam turned out really nice. So I just there it is. So I just kind of added it from the end of the slide here to here to here to here. Then I connected that little piece. Right after there's the little piece starts. Right after there, that little balance beam starts. A little bit more of a challenge. And then it goes here where they can stand on there if they want. They can stand here and they can stand here. I'll just actually add a person. Or we'll do it the right way. There we go. Look at that. So now the balance beam is pretty much finished. And again, you can add it however you want. You don't have to do what I did. You just kind of go to town and see what happens, right? See what happens. It is not hard at all. And as you can see, I have so many pieces left over. I'm like, I don't even know what I'm going to do with all these. This is like, I do at some point have to put these back because I'm not going to know where any of my stuff goes. So I have all these still. And I have all these. These all go in the same spot. So we'll just add that here. And I think I'm going to have a cleanup party right now. Because this is not going to... It's so messy right now. So messy. But so that is how you make the balance beam for your playground. I hope this is something that you enjoy doing. I hope it looks fabulous because mine looks amazing. And if I could do it in a perfect world, a perfect playground, it would all be blue, or it would all be black, or it would all be red. But this way it gives you an idea of how the pieces fit together because they're different colors, if that makes sense. But anyways, I had a great time with you. You did a great job. I cannot wait to see what you build. And Lego does this really fabulous thing where they send you magazines. If you haven't done it, go ahead and do it. Call and get your parents to call and be a member of the Lego Magazine Club, and they will hopefully put your picture in if you build something and you take a shot of yourself building, and you ask your mom or your dad or whoever you live with, you ask them to submit that picture, and sometimes they choose you and they put your build with your image in that magazine. And who knows, maybe your playground one could go into the magazine. With that said, have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for building. We'll see you in a bit.